surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American, running around, acting like the action hero, killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You're sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You're perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together. Did we? I don't fucking know.
Let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident in the favela today. Some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
Yeah, we saw it.
But no captives were ever booked.
Probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads.
Cash out, right? Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Cops will tell me.
That's what it says. Jeeps. But it isn't a police station. And no one comes out of there.
Just go in and bust the joint. Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
É a mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho. Porra! Tem alguém aqui!
Mete a mão no gatilho com
Preciso de você me dando cobertura aqui! Você vai morrer de...
ajuda, porra! Estou numa cilada!
Vou te matar! São Paulo vai ser seu túmulo!
Atira nele! Opa, filho da porra! Porra! Eu tô fudido! Pegamos ele, continua!
Foda-se!
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man. Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crush of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there. Serrano, he looked pathetic, a man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was Da Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would. but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Sabe, está tudo certo. O que você acha que eu estou fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez. O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos lá, crianças. Já perdemos muito tempo aqui. Porra! Me dê cobertura agora! Segue em frente! Vai! Tô saindo daqui! Acabe com eles agora! Eu não consigo me mexer! Você consegue se mexer? Mas não é invencível! Te pegamos! Você tá bem? Vai! Vamos pegar agora!
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolição meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. had to be something I wasn't seeing. They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes. Christ. At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.